Yes, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? You're welcome to our daily dose of Aurum Foundation presentation, which is to show you how this business works and how everyone can take advantage of this fintech company. I'm going to go straight up to sharing my screen immediately so that we get started. Apologies for the timing, rushing all through due to circumstances beyond my control, but I'm pretty sure you can see my screen now. If you can see my screen, just give me the alphabet B. You can see my screen, give me the alphabet B. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you, Jones Duru, for that wonderful one. So back to my slides. Back to my slides right now. So we are here having the Aurum Foundation meeting, understanding a modern fintech ecosystem. My name is Lawyer Taj, and for all intent and purposes, I will be your host for today, and also we'll have other hosts come on in. Well, here again, welcome to Aurum Foundation. Aurum Foundation is a company that we'll know about anytime from now, but the company has up to today about 4 different artificial intelligence that trades for us in different spheres of endeavor. And so this short video is to let you know that, share it again. Yeah, so this short video is to let you know that AI is not just a trend anymore, but a new level in the world of finance.
A new financial era is unfolding, powered by technology, driven by blockchain. Introducing Aurum, a smart AI-powered system built to create automated income on the blockchain. With automated AI trading bots, your capital works for you. No stress, no daily effort. Led by Brian Benson, former Binance director and fintech expert, affordable access, sustainable monthly returns, optional compounding, and real Visa card integration.
If you don't earn while you sleep, you'll work forever. Start where you are. Take action today.
If you don't earn while you sleep, you will work forever. And you know that the lady just being simple. No one works forever. You're going to work until you die. And so we need to find a way that we can be earning even while we sleep or even while we do other activities. And that's why we are here today, guys, to show you what powerful opportunity that we have on here. And so, what is Aurum Foundation? Aurum Foundation is a decentralized fintech company dedicated. You know what? Before we go far, we need to talk about some concept like this fintech. The word fintech comes from financial technology. And what is financial technology? Financial technology is a word that simply means that these companies have been able to create technologies that helps our finances or that makes our finances grow. And so Aurum is one of that kind of company that creates innovative crypto products and AI-powered algorithm that redefine how users manage and grow their digital assets. What it simply means is that Aurum Foundation has created different products that just by using the product, you can earn money, and the company earns commissions based on the fact that they have the product. And so we need to understand that we are in the age of digital finance or crypto finance. One of such companies which made it very evident is Binance. From the name Binance, if you remove the F and put a B, that's Binance. If you remove the B and put a F, that is finance. That is to show you that CZ thought about it a whole lot. in order to create this wonderful company. I call it wonderful company because Binance was one of the companies that opened my eyes to what digital finance is, to the world of digital finance. Now, when Binance started, I want to tell you a brief about the Binance story. When Binance started, it started with just three different fintech products: the Binance Exchange, the Binance Tokens or BNB coin, and the Binance Staking. In order to raise money far back as 2017, the company did what is called an ICO, initial coin offering, where these coins were put for sale, and the company was able to gather about $12 million. In 2017, most people still didn't believe that Bitcoin was here to stay, that cryptocurrency is the current stage in the evolution of money, and that blockchain technology will take over the world. But today, Binance with $12 million went into the digital space with its exchange and its staking. And 9 years down the line, that same Binance is worth over $100 billion with over 300 million users worldwide and over 20 million daily users. So let's do a little math, guys. I have used Binance today. In fact, there's no day I don't use Binance. I've used Binance today. If Binance earns $1 of 20 million users on a daily basis, please, the smartest mathematician in the house, tell me, how much will that be? If Binance earns $1 of 20 million individuals that uses Binance every day, how much would that be? How much would Binance have earned for that day? Without wasting much of your time, that would be $20 million. And so Binance created itself to be something much more than an exchange, and today is now deep into financial services. The people who made Binance successful are the people who created what we know today as Aurum Foundation. And unlike Binance, when it started with just three products, Aurum Foundation started with 14 different products. 14 different fintech products that covers different aspects of our lives. And so today, Binance is very successful, and we are seeing the same for Aurum Foundation because it is being created by someone who is experienced and who has been there before. And so, to understand what Aurum Foundation is, you need to first look into the ecosystem of the company. Now, please note before we go there, Aurum is not a public exchange. Aurum is not just a bank, even though it has those services. Aurum is not a coin, even though it has coin. Aurum is not a card, even though it has cards. Aurum is a fintech company with different fintech products in its ecosystem that improves the finances of its users just by usability. And right on here, you can see Aurum enters the top crypto companies to invest in 2026. Guys, what year are we now? We are in 2026. And so that shows you so much that you are in the right place, listening to the sound of my voice. Now, what you see here is the full updated ecosystem of Binance, of Aurum Foundation, sorry. 16 different products, and we're going to run it through different core aspects. In the world of artificial intelligence and automation, Aurum Foundation has the Aurum Zeus bot, the Aurum XAI bot, the Aurum XAI Pro bot. It has the Aurum AI agent, and it also has the Aurum Neo, which is the latest of its AI products. Under financial infrastructure, you can see that Aurum has what is called the Aurum Exchange, which has gone live. Someone in the audience, please help me write out on the chat the Aurum Exchange website. Okay, let me do it myself. Aurum.trading. You can go to www.aurum.trading and see the Aurum Exchange for yourself. It has gone live. We also have the Aurum Neo Bank, just the way we have our OPay, PalmPay, Kuda. It's a next generation banking for the digital economy. And then we have Aurum Staking, which is the opportunity for you to have sustainable rewards just by staking your crypto in the Aurum exchange, fully live. The Aurum Flash Loan also is live. It gives you the opportunity to have instant uncollateralized loans for digital finance innovation. The flash loans give you the opportunity to have loans on the cryptos that you have and banking on the value increasing. The Aurum card, which was one of the tools of this company that sold me, was the fact that you can have your Visa card and your MasterCard also with Aurum and spend everywhere in the world. This for me was the selling point of this company because in all my years of network marketing, fintech, MLM, product-based business, none of these companies were able to secure an agreement with Visa card and MasterCard. And that is a big deal for Aurum Foundation, a young upcoming fintech company, to have enough liquidity in order to have an agreement with these companies and have their name on the cards. It is awesome, guys. Not just that, as the company continues to expand, because the year 2026 is the year of global expansion, we're going to have our Aurum POS and ATM machines mounted on every different office of the company in different parts of the world. The Aurum real world asset has two powerful assets as we speak. Not just gold, which is gotten from Sierra Leone, which is a tokenized arrangement between Aurum Foundation and the country Sierra Leone, but also we have real world asset, real properties. Properties in Bali, Indonesia, just launched 2 weeks ago during the event, where you and I can have the opportunity to be part owners and co-owners of real estate in Indonesia with our $100, 200, 500, 1,000. And it is amazing how technology has been able to democratize wealth, giving even the average man the opportunity to have quite the same thing that the rich and famous man could have. Because come to think of it, with all these real world assets, the payment system, financial infrastructure, and of course, the Aurum token, in the Aurum network and the Aurum flow. This shows you a whole ecosystem. Now, this is the major example that shows that we are investing in a fintech company. You would agree with me that never had we ever invested in a company that had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 different products, because those companies we invested in maybe had a bot to trade or were minting or they said they were mining. They just had one technology. Anything happened, the business will close. But here we have professionals in different aspects of the fintech products of this company. And so you can see that the services inherent in the Aurum ecosystem ranges from the digital wallets to payment cards to financial education, technology-assisted tools, transfers, trading, exchange, and even global payments. And not only that, you and I can choose what fintech product we want to use. Some can choose to use just the wallet. Some could choose to use the cards because they travel all around the world. Some could focus on the AI trading, have their money spread into all the different artificial intelligence and earning off it. Some could focus on team building, which is growing your team and also earning wonderful income. And then some could focus on growing their cryptocurrencies. Because, for example, like the Zeus bot increases the units of cryptocurrency you have. So let me give you a practical example. You could have 100 BNB coin in Binance today, and you come back next week, it's still 100. But if that same 100 BNB coin is being put in the Aurum Zeus bot, and it could trade it, that by the time you come back, it will be 105 or 107 or 110. And continuous trading will give you much more units of the BNB coin. So you see, it is foolishness to actually leave your coin in any other crypto platform rather than having it in the Zeusbot trading for you. What is the vision of this company? To create 1,000 new millionaires from the Aurum ecosystem by those who are simply using the fintech products of Aurum. The guy you see right here is Mr. Brian Benson, with over 27 years of experience in the world of AI, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, decentralized finance, and what have you. He worked for Binance for over 12 years, opened up Latin America, over 8 countries, and created multi-billion dollar infrastructures for what we know as Binance. And so, let us listen to the vision of this company, as he said that the vision of the company is to create millionaires from those who are simply using the fintech products of the company.
We're on a mission to create 1,000 millionaires that don't have $1 million today. So if we can come up with a system whereby there's hundreds of thousands of people in there, but 1,000 of these people turn into millionaires, then those assets are inside of our platform. That turns us into a unicorn right away. And so that's really the goal that I have as an executive at the company, is how do we get people that don't have $1 million today to get them to $1 million through saving, through yield-bearing assets, through a lot, compounding interest, through a lot of these things that have been around for a long time, but that not everyone in the world uses. And these are tools that are super important to get us there. So that's how we're measuring it internally, is if we can get to the point where we have 1,000 people that have become millionaires through our system and through working with our products, then that gets us really close to the unicorn valuation. And we want to be a fintech unicorn. I think Binance was the fastest fintech unicorn ever in the history. Yeah. I think it took less than 6 months. We used to have a slide about that in our pitch deck. So I'm pretty sure I've done this before. I've been involved in one of the fastest growing fintech unicorns in the world. And I think what we have at Aurum is actually very similar to when I started at Binance.
You can hear him. I think what we have in Aurum is exactly what we had in Binance when we got started. Guys, you listen to a professional. This is not his first rodeo. He has been able to work with Binance and make it succeed, become a multi-billion dollar company. And this is exactly what this man is trying to say. That they're going to work towards making this company, Aurum Foundation, a multi-billion dollar company. And you and I, who have taken advantage early using the products of this company, will enjoy it. Brian Benson is not a ghost. It's not some online figure. It's not someone you cannot see. It's not someone who's out of the earth. It's someone that I met myself on 2 different occasions. This was in January when the company was launched in Dubai. We are the company office was here when I was giving my award. And he's a very nice, straightforward, and simple kind of guy, you know. So we have a CEO that we can see. A CEO that's not far away. It's not one of those kind of businesses where you don't know who your CEO is, you've never heard of him, or it's some Chinese 18-year-old boy, just like we had with some other businesses before. But guys, our CEO is real, he's everywhere. He's known in the world of blockchain technology. He's recognized by Forbes as one of the members in council. Now, to show you that this is not a one-man show kind of business, we have another CEO who also was a part of the success story of Binance. Because just like Brian Benson, Leonardo Galindez worked for Binance for the better part of over 10 years. He's the founder of CoinCoinX. He has his own company that has been able to scale crypto infrastructure for over 300,000 users while in Binance. And he's a professional when it comes to the world of exchange. And so, Brian Benson and the Aurum team has appointed Leonardo Galindez to be the head of the Aurum exchange. And the man has come with very powerful, wonderful opportunities of just using the Aurum exchange to save, trade, stake your coins. Not only Leonardo Galindez, we have Shane Moran, who's a network development officer. We were together in Maldives, took pictures, shared jokes, spoke about the future of the company. Nicholas Kelland, Brent Folfa, Tobias Bauer. These are just a few of the people who make up the global expansion team. And remember, 2026 is the year of expansion. 2026 is the year of expansion. And just in the meeting just 2 weeks ago, we had a new chief operating officer appointed by the company by the name of Mr. Andrew Isaacs. Andrew Isaacs has over 18 years in investment banking, has involved or executed transactions over 23 billion and has over 2 billion in digital asset deals. And here's my humble self and Mr. Andrew Isaacs as I welcome him to the company. And we're very happy, in fact, another cool guy that's ready to take you through knowing all that he knows about the company. So here, guys, this company has transparent professionals, not people who hide behind the scene, people who are seen everywhere. Now, I want to briefly talk about the different products of the company. Just jump about 6 or 7 of them. Why? Because of the fact that if we continue through 16 products, we'll be spending hours on here. And that is not what I am made of, guys. I just want to give you a key point understanding that what you're coming into is not something you should be fretted about, not something you should fear that, I've lost money before in different businesses like this. I don't know about this, so let me see, let me try. Guys, you have never invested in a fintech company before. Never. Because if you have, that company will still be in existence. But one characteristic of a fintech company is that they have fintech products, not one, not two, products that just by users using it, you're earning money. And now I want to talk of one of the first artificial intelligence bots earned by this company called the Aurum X AI bot. Was launched in 2023, the first quarter. In fact, was trading January 11, 2023. And that bot has been excellent for the past 3 years. Now, guys, you will agree with me that many of those companies we invested in, maybe they tried their technology for 3 months or 6 months and immediately launched and wanted and took all our money in order to make money. And few years pass and story comes and the rug is pulled and we lose and everybody goes back to the drawing board. But here, guys, we have a company that took 3 whole years to backtest and test run its product. And you can see from launching 538. No, in fact, it has even gone more than that because during the event, it was brought to our notice that the XAI bot has earned over 641.3% and running on a daily basis. Everyone who calls themselves a member of the Aurum Foundation have monies that the XAI bot is trading with. As we speak, that bot is trading for us 24 hours of the day, 7 days a week, non-stop. Over 641.3% earned. So if you are joining XAI bot in 2023 as an investor with $1,000, guys, you could have made $641,000 today. If it was just $100, that would have been $64,130 today. But here we have the chance to be part of a company like this that is bound to make a change, make so much difference in the lives of those who believe in it and have their money running for them. Right now, you see, with just $19.99, that's less than $20, you can have the XAI bot trading for you for 365 days. So it doesn't matter the capital that you have. Any capital you have, you put it in here, the XAI bot trades it for you. And guess what? This is not just the only benefits that you have when you come into Aurum. You have full access to all other Aurum products and services just by being part of the XAI bot, which is the flagship product of the company. You also participate in a marketing plan that maximizes our earning potential. You join a community of ambitious, like-minded individuals all over the world. And not only that, guys, you gain access to official training, events, and educational program. So if you're one who loves to travel, just from October when I joined the company till now, I've been to 3 different countries, all expenses paid by this wonderful company. And so, if you are a person who likes to travel, meet people, meet like-minded people, create friendships, relationships all over the world, this is the best company that you can come in. Because as I speak with you, in July, we are once again going to the coastland of Turkey, where we're going to have a boat, not a boat cruise, a ship cruise for 4 days on the ship, guys. If you join today, you can be one of those lucky people who will be part of such an arrangement. And so the company took into consideration that you could have just $100 or 100 or 200 or 250 you can be part of what the XAI bot does for you. Because when you come in with this different amount of money, that gives you the value of what percentage that you can earn. So if you come in and say, well, Taj, I've lost in different businesses before, I really can't explain. Well, let me just start with $200 and come in. When you come in, you're going to be earning 10.49% in a month. And then Mr. Ibrahim says, Taj, you know what? I want to take a chance with this company because I've never seen a company with so much products. Wow. And all the products are working. Wow. So if I put my money in different products, I'll just be making money quietly. I don't need to tell anybody. You know what, Taj? I want to come in with $5,000. He comes in with $5,000, he's earning 13.99%. And so as you see, the higher capital you have coming in, the more profits that you make for yourself. And you can see that the XAI bot does an average of between 16 to 18% on a monthly basis, which, guys, is a blessing when you look at what all other things and the state of the market today. Now, what you see here is a diagram that shows you the values of monies that you can come in with, what you can earn, how much you can earn on a monthly basis, the value in Naira, and when you become risk-free. So we'll be looking at the $200 package, the $5,000, and the $50,000. So let's say you come in with $200. That gives you the ability to earn 10.4%. That amounts to $20.80 for that month. And if you convert that money, that is 31,200 Naira. And you become risk-free in almost 9 months and 6 weeks. Means that you would have earned 2 times the value of your capital hands free. You ain't doing nothing, the AI trades for you. Mr. Ibrahim comes in with $5,000. He's going to earn 13.9% every month, which amounts to $695 in Naira. That's 1,042,500. And in 7 months, he would have earned 2 times the value of this 5,000, which is 10,000. You see the $50,000 contract person comes in, he earns 16.6%, amounting to 8,300,000 and amounts to 12,450,000 Naira. And in 6 months, guys, in 6 months, this 50,000 has become $100,000. 4 things you can notice from this graph, guys. Number one, that you can withdraw your money anytime because your money works for you. You do not need to tell a soul. It is not network marketing company. It is not Mr. A must bring Mr. B for you to earn. No, your money works for you because this is an investment company. Venture capitalists are people who come in with huge amounts of money, see the dream of the company and invest hugely. They are venture capitalists in this business that have their millions of dollars running in the system. And so the company gave you and I the opportunity to be part of it so that we too can earn. Another thing you can observe from this graph is the fact that this is based on a monthly withdrawal system. You're withdrawing every month. You're withdrawing every month. And this is the amount in Naira. One thing you can notice is the fact that the higher money you come in with, the quicker you get paid, the higher you get paid, and the quicker that you earn. So here's an opportunity for you to put your money to work for you. Let your money work for you while you sleep. Learn to send your money message because before you know, old age is near where you cannot work anymore. Meanwhile, you were just saving and saving when you would have invested in different spheres of human endeavor. So what you see here, guys, is a calculation of the fact that you are withdrawing on a monthly basis. Now ask yourself, what if I can compound any of these sums? How much would they be in 1 year, or say 2 years, or say 5 years? And that's why Mr. Ibrahim came to me and said, Taj, you know what? My son is in secondary school. I want to put $500 for him to invest because I want him to go to the best university so that in the next 5 years, when he's ready, I have enough money to do that for him. And so, with the profit calculator, we decided to calculate the potential earnings of $500 for 5 years. Compound interest on means that it's not withdrawing anything. And we are amazed to see that that amounted to 3,459,062 USDT. That was amazing. And so some people will say, Taj, are you sure this company is going to be here for the next 5 years? And my answer to you is this. If Binance, with only 3 products, could scale and today become a multi-billion-dollar company 9 years after, what would you say of a company like Aurum that has 16 products currently, manned by professionals? How do you think they would grow? If you can say, if Binance can make it with 3 products, Aurum will surely excel with over 16 products. And not only that, the people who made Binance successful today are the same individuals who are once again creating this technology to surpass anything that has been created. In fact, they are not doing any competition with Binance in regards to the world of digital finance. They are the giant, the number one in regards to the world of artificial intelligence finance, a sector called AI finance today. Right. So you can see right here the different cards that this company has, from Visa card to MasterCard. And for me, this was the selling point. This was why I joined Aurum. And I'll tell you a little story here. So in July, I was told about Aurum. And after listening to the presentation, I said, you know what? Let me go online. I went online, and instead of checking for Aurum Foundation, I was checking Aurum. And of course, the name Aurum has been bastardized by different crooks and scam stars from the time immemorial. And so when you just go on Aurum, you're going to see a lot of things. People will even say that Bram Benson is a ghost. He does not exist. He never worked for Binance, this and this and that. I gathered all those information, went to my team and told them, you know what? Guys, do not invest to this company. You're not going to pass December 2025. Watch. All this one that they talk so. Nothing that they do. Not invest to. My team members say, some of them pass my back, went to invest, went to arrange themselves, no problem. July passed, August, September, and in October, I had a chance to travel abroad to Thailand for a company that was coming to Nigeria, and they chose us to be the top network marketers, and they pitched the business to us. And then we told them, Nigerians are tired of anything online business. We want to see live and direct what your company does. We want to see the structure. We want to see your company go. We don't want to hear any story. And so the company flew us all expense paid trip from Nigeria to Thailand to show you how God works. While I was in Thailand, one of my good old friend, Lee O'Shea, he wrote to me and said, Taj, I hear you're in Thailand, and I hear that you have been castigating Aurum Foundation. No worries. Come and meet me in Pattaya in Phuket. All expense paid trip. I'm going to take care of your hotel. Everything you eat is on me. Guy, my life has changed. I'm now financially free. I'm close to being a millionaire. And I was like, wow, Lee, is that true? He said, come and see for yourself. At least you haven't met me for over 5 years. We've been doing business. And this was my friend Lee, who I met. And on the spot, he took me to the reception and paid 5 days in this five-star hotel for me with this card. After I finished paying, he showed me the card. He said, Taj, do you know what this is? I looked at the card. I saw Aurum. I saw Aurum Infinity, Black Card, Visa. I said, wait, Lee, are you telling me that this company has this card? That your money that is online, you can actually withdraw it and spend it offline? He said, yes. And not only that, this card works everywhere in the world. If you're in the US, this card is going to bring out dollars. If you're in the UK, it's going to bring out pounds. If you're in Nigeria, it's going to bring out naira. I was like, wow. On the spot, it dawned on me that I have been a fool to think that the company was a scam, because come to think of it, MasterCard and Visa card will never, ever do business with a company that has no integrity or high volatility. And so I took up the card. I said, Lee, take me a picture. Right in my mind, I said, God, I use this as a point of contact in my life. Please let this business be as it is. Just with this card I'm seeing, I know this is legit. God, help me. God, help me. And so in January of this year, I went for the launching in Dubai and got my own personal card. And flying back to Africa, stopped by Accra, Ghana, decided to test run the card and see how it works. So I'm in Ghana now. I want to use my Visa card, Aurum Visa card. It's gonna work. Touch. Okay. I just put my PIN in and it's approved. You see, live card here in Ghana. Worked one time. You see, Aurum is wonderful. Aurum is awesome. And so, as soon as I got to Nigeria, I ran to the street to the first ATM I could see to do my withdrawal. Right in my mind, I was praying, God, Lisa, this card is going to work in Nigeria. I beg you, I don't want yes to Rio. Also, everything will work well. And so I want to try the Aurum card on the Nigerian machine.
wace za ta taimaka ma yayin amfani da na'urar mulkar lantarki ATM.
Do you want a receipt? No. Then I want £10. To charge the election, so yes. Transaction in progress. Going. Live. Right here in Nigeria. Got the Aurum card. Okay, do you want a transaction next? I say no. So give me my card. No. So, live and direct. Live and direct, you can see that the card worked here in Nigeria, and since January, guys, I've been using the card for every single thing. My local shop accepts the card. My grocery shop accepts the card. The supermarket, the hotel, the lounges, everywhere we do shopping and go to relax, they accept the card. And today, those are my friends who used to laugh at me and say, Taj, how is your online money? Come on, withdraw it now, make us see. Withdraw, make us see. They are not laughing anymore because when I took all of them out, paid with a black card, many of them today are members of Aurum. And that's why I would say this business is different because we've never seen a business that you have card and have access to your money. Just recently, Aurum announced a strategic gold tokenization partnership with Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone as a country has approached Aurum to say, tokenize our gold. Tokenization simply means creating it into little divisible parts that you and I, any investor, can take advantage of with your $100, your 200, 300, 500. You can be part of it. And so, as the third product of this company, as you can see, is the fact that we now have a tokenization partnership with Sierra Leone. And what it means is that even EcoBank itself seeded $15 million supporting the expansion of gold tokenization infrastructure in Sierra Leone. Today, by the time you do business and be in the real world asset, you have access to real gold after the expiration of your 12 months. You can take that gold live in Dubai at the Aurum office, or you can have it tokenized. Now there's direct access to mining partners who bring their golds directly to Aurum. And there's a 30% structured acquisition advantage, means that we're getting it at a 30% price value. And so this makes it more interesting to show you that the company is not just dealing on digital products, but physical products. As you can see here, you will not only have discounted gold features, you also have the AI trading gold for you. So at the end of the contract term, investors may choose to redeem their allocation in physical gold in Dubai or receive tokenized gold within the Aurum ecosystem. Bukari Kaloko is the Chief of African Relations, duly appointed by the company Aurum Foundation. That's to show you that the company has good plans for Africa, for you and I. So much that this ex-deputy finance minister is a part of Aurum now as member of the board and also the CEO of Clink Mining, which is a mining company in Sierra Leone. and with over 25 years in finance and banking. Now, one question I have for you, and I don't need you to actually answer me now. If Sierra Leone, a whole country, can do their due diligence, look through everything online, or go and see these people facially, look through their books, look through their records, and decide to do business with this company, do you think this is a company that's going to close tomorrow, or next year, or next 5 years? No, because these contracts that you see on here are contracts that's going to run for at least a lifetime with this company carrying out a service of tokenization of each gold, and everyone being able to buy this gold, hold them without without fear of being defrauded or being taken away. So, guys, all these point to the fact that the company is 100% legit, a fintech company, and you can see Nick Patel. He is also the relationship advisor in regards to reward assets, having over 25 years in global finance, CEO of the Bank and Bullion, and wonderful gold trading experience in the world of reward assets. Not only that, just last week, the company announced that we now have real estate in Bali, Indonesia. Real estate bought by the company that is also going to be tokenized so that you and I, with our $100, 200, 500, can become co-owners of that wonderful real estate in Bali. The Aurum exchange itself is fully live, and you can also stake your coins on there. There's a figure that shows the values or the amounts that have been earned based on the staking of different cryptos. I don't have it on here, but know that this is active, is working, and it is live. The Aurum Elite Cruise Ship, like I said, is taking place 16th to 19th of July. And once again, this to show you that the company is not only legit, but also knows how to treat its partners. Because each time we go for this trip, we become fully re-energized and come back and work with our team for greater heights. So, guys, 16th to 19th July 2026, you can be part of this too, as the company continues to grow in leaps and bounds. One big news that we got was the fact that Aurum is now fully legalized in the country called Canada, as they have just attained the Canadian license. Aurum has secured the full Canadian license, marking a major legal milestone in the company's international expansion and opening access to a new strategic market. So, guys, we're going to be in North Vancouver. That's where the office of Aurum is going to be. And once again, the company keeps expanding. And this was what was amazing to me, because the company has listed out the next phase, which is from licenses to full expansion. Meaning that with the Canada license now secured, Aurum is moving to the next stage of expansion with the launch of a full office in Canada next month. This is amazing, guys. From what you are seeing, you think this is a company that is going away tomorrow or next year? We had a wonderful call just 2 days ago with these three gentlemen floating a new product called the Neuron AI. The Neuron AI has the ability to trade for you, even though your money remains with you in your wallet. Now, this one, they want to tell you, say, bring your money, come. Hold on, deal with your money, no worry. We are okay. Hold it, leave it in your Binance, leave it in your Trust Wallet, leave it in your MetaMask. Connect with our API and let us trade for you and get percentages of it. This is wonderful, guys. This is awesome. Before this call, everybody was hooking up their accounts onto trading with Neuron. Why? Because it's one of the fastest, the most progressive artificial intelligence in this earth today. Doing 31%, 32% in a month. That is wowing, guys. And so most of us are taking advantage of it, having our monies also in that fintech product called Neuron, so that we keep enjoying what this company has to offer. And so this brings us to this question. Who is this business for? Who is eligible to do this business? Once again, we're going to hear from Brian Benson with my good friend, John Bone in the UK, who has just completed 1 year in Aurum. And it was amazing because just before the 1 year completion, he had been able to retire his wife from active service in the United Kingdom. And we met the lady also in Maldives. She was so happy to live the lifestyle, have your money work for you, and travel all over the world. She's so grateful to the animal, John Bone, and she couldn't help but keep saying it all the time. And so, guys, take advantage of what you have, but before you do, listen to what he has asked the CEO.
Okay, hi guys, I'm here with Mr. Brian Benson, CEO of Aurum. We're here in Victoria, a lovely hotel. Brian's flown in just for a few hours just to meet some of the leadership team. So I guess I've got one very quick question, because I know you've got people waiting for you, Brian. I'm a guy that wants to share this project with the everyday man and woman, okay? So the students, the tradesmen and women, the retirees. Why is it that this project is something that those sort of folks should look at?
Well, I think that's a great question, and I think it's a very simple answer. Up until the most recent sort of decade or the last few years, the financial system has been sort of rigged towards the big guy, right? And in banks, for example, they take in $1,000, they loan out $12,000, they keep all the money. And I think what Aurum is doing is putting that on its head, where we're bringing technology that people can use to make their lives better, but also they can use it to grow a business or to refer their friends to it, right? And so what we're doing is we're sharing the commissions that the banks usually keep for the executives across the entire network. And that's really beneficial to the tradespeople, to the people that have a small amount of money to invest, because they're able to not only get a strong investment here where a lot of the rewards are coming directly back to them, but they're also able to refer their friends and family or other people and make a commission off of that. So I think it's twofold. I think it's one is we're passing as much as we can on to the community, and secondly, we're giving an opportunity to people with very little investment to have some sort of business that can work for them. So.
And give them great hope for the future in what is becoming a very crazy world out there. So listen, I won't keep you any longer.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, Brian. Look forward to seeing you in Dubai.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Same here.
And so you have heard directly from our CEO, this business is for everybody, for the young, for the retirees, for those who want a life, who want to help their families, who want to grow, who want to earn commissions. Everything is open for you to do right here with what Aurum Foundation has to offer. Now, let us take a look at the results of one of the products of Aurum Foundation. One, no, out of the 16, the XAI bot. For the month of January, it made 16.85% in profits. The mining pool, that is the pool where all the monies are being used to trade, then was 77 million plus. And based on 16.85% profit, that amounted to 11,124,000. In February, once again, the bot earned 16.96%. You can see that the trading pool has increased to over $90 million and 13 point something million dollars, and in February. In March, 17.02% was earned. You can see that the trading pool money has increased to over 105 million and over 15.3 million earned in regards to this. Guys, let's do a little mathematics. January plus February plus March, that amounts to 50.83% in profits. Means that if you had your money working for you in 3 months, based on the results that this XAI bot has done, you would have earned more than 50% of your capital invested. Guys, this is awesome because your bank can never give you this percentage. In fact, they are working directly with this company in order for it to earn, in order for them to make all those money, while you let your money sit down there with no one doing anything for you. The company, your bank instead is charging you on this. Right. So Many people ask these questions all the time, and that's the important reason why we had to put it on here, so that you and I can really understand how Aurum is different from whatever businesses that we have done. Because number one question, what makes Aurum different and why does it stand out? It's simple. Many of those companies we invested in only had one product. Many of them was MLM, some were direct sales, some were product-based company and whatnot. But never had I had the opportunity to invest in a company with such multiplicity of products and itself being a fintech company. So Aurum itself stands out than any other company because it is a fintech company and because it has a multiplicity of products that it offers to the public. Is Aurum a Ponzi scheme or a structured fintech system? You already know the answer. It is a structured fintech system because we all know Ponzi scheme is robbing Peter to pay Paul. No product, no office, no person behind it, and all that. But that does not explain what Aurum is. Because with the Aurum ecosystem, as you can see, over 16 products, people that you can see behind, people who make up the project, and the project continues to expand. Who's behind Aurum and does it have visible leadership and global presence? Of course, we've discussed about Brian Benson, we've discussed about Leonardo Galindez, Bakari Kaloko, we've discussed also of Nick Patel, Brent Fulfa, Nicholas Bauer. We've also talked of the new CEO, Mr. AI, Mr. Andrew Isaacs. Those are the people who are behind this project and a global leadership team. It's not a one-man show that one person can just take decision anytime. No, it is carefully thought out as the company continues to grow. Under what regulatory framework does Aurum operate? Aurum not only operates in the Hong Kong regulatory framework or the UAE regulatory framework or Canada regulatory framework. You will also see that Australia is coming, Swiss is coming, even US is coming as the licensing structure, as the licensing processes have also still been undergone by Aurum till date. So yes, the company quite knows that it's going to take some time to get all the licenses, but they are ready to get it on. And so some people may ask me, what license does Aurum operate? And my question is when you joined Binance and started using Binance wallets, did you ask what license the Binance have? Did you ask what license are they operating under? Did you see the licenses? Did you go to the company? Yeah, and that's why you see that a company that's just starting in January, come on, give it the benefit of doubt. The professionals already know what they need to do, and they are on it. Can I withdraw my capital, and how does the withdrawal process work? You can withdraw as little as $25. Once you have $25 upwards, you can withdraw. The process takes between 2 hours to 72 hours. It will come in 30 minutes, sir. We've seen that happen many times. And so you can withdraw your capital every on the 1st, 10th, and 20th if you're using the XAI bot. And it comes with a fee because the XAI bot runs for a 12 months period. But if you're using the XAI Pro bot or the Zeus bot or the Nero AI, those ones do not have any time frame and as such, no fee on it. Is there risk involved and how is that risk managed? The risk, of course, is managed by our artificial intelligences that know when to trade, when to stop, when to take profits, when to take losses, and when to move on. It is not a human-based system. There's no emotion. There's no other thing added onto it than just pure lack of emotions going straight to what needs to be done. Is the profit per day fixed or how are returns generated? No, profits per day are not fixed. Returns are generated based on the contract that you come in with and how much you stand to earn on a monthly basis. What happens during market crashes or high volatility? The AI continues to trade. High volatility means a lot of money for the average trader. Not to talk of the AI that knows what to do, how to do, and can trade at any point in time. I'll give you an example. The AI can open up 100 trades in 1 second. and close the entire 100 trades within the next 5 seconds. Imagine this action happening in seconds, happening in minutes, happening in hours, happening in days. So let's say, for example, the 100 trades that the AI opened and closed automatically, 30 of those trades went into losses. The rest 70 will cover for those losses and ameliorate some profits. So imagine this process continue on a steady basis. That's how our profits are nearly always there. So why should I join Aurum now instead of waiting? Because life has showed us that the early people who take advantage early, come out the best. Those who bought Bitcoin for low amounts today are multimillionaires. Those who even bought Binance token for 50 cents in 2017, today that token is $628. That same token went as much as $1,010. So guys, equity aids the vigilant and not the indolent. Once again, I take you back to looking at this to see the different ecosystem as made up of the different products of the company Aurum Foundation, covering different sectors from payment system to AI and automation, financial infrastructure, blockchain and core assets, reward assets, and tokenization, guys. And so here is the company's plan from now to 2035. That's one reason why I love this company and why I believe that they'll be here for more than 5 years. And as I told Mr. Ibrahim, a company that has laid out its plans from now till 2035, I'm sure you can run with the company. Ladies and gentlemen, let us watch this short clip and see what the company has planned, because all these have begun since February of 2023. And the XAI bot was launched.
February 2023. The world was still living by the old financial logic, but we pressed start. We wanted to create an ecosystem that would unite artificial intelligence and finance to make asset management simple, scalable, and secure. That's how Aurum was born. The starting point was EXAI Bot, the first AI-powered trading solution, an algorithm that laid the foundation for an entire era. From that moment, we began expanding at the speed of light. We've built and are implementing a vision that includes trading AI bots, exchanges, neobank, crypto cards, and real-world asset tokenization, official registration in Hong Kong, and the first features in global media. The creation of Aurum Neobank, the launch of Zeus AI Bot, and the flash loan license surpassing $1 million in profits. The opening of our headquarters in Dubai, where hundreds of industry leaders gathered. The world started to talk about us. We were featured by Binance, Benzinga, Crypto Reporter, and Blockchain Wire. Forbes called us the new infrastructure of global finance, but this is no time to pause. We're gaining momentum. We launched Aurum Academy, strengthen our team, and appoint Brian Benson, a professional with 27 years of experience, as our CEO. Global events in Vietnam, Dubai, and Antalya, thousands of cards sold, and the launch of the AI agent ecosystem. Today, we stand on the stage of Token 2049 Singapore, alongside the leaders of Binance, Tether, KuCoin, and Tron. And this moment once again proves Aurum is a global ecosystem of worldwide scale. But the most important part, this is only the beginning. The next decade will be one of expansion. In 2025 to 2026, we bring Aurum Neobank to the mass market. Hundreds of thousands of users, millions of transactions. The launch of Aurum Exchange, which reaches $5 billion in trading volume within its first year. AI bots manage over $100 million in assets. The first 5,000 cash-in and withdrawal terminals appear. Aurum establishes its presence in 10 countries and secures its position in the global market. In 2027 to 2028, we raise the bar. Neobank reaches 2 million users and 1.5 million cards. During this period, Aurum Dex, a next-generation decentralized exchange, launches. Personalized AI-based services emerge. credit scoring, and capital management. The first RWA deals worth $500 million are integrated. The terminal network expands to 20,000 points across 20 countries. By 2029, Neobank evolves into a super app. Flight bookings, taxis, car rentals, food delivery, while transactions exceed $20 billion. Aurum Dex cements its position within the ecosystem with $5 billion in trading volume, becoming a key element of Aurum's DeFi direction. AI agents operate for hundreds of thousands of businesses, and RWA grows to $5 billion. Aurum becomes an ecosystem that accompanies users every day. In 2030 to 2033, we reach global scale. Neobank's user base hits 12 million and over 10 million cards. Inside the super app, 15 to 20 integrated services and partnerships with 500 global brands. Aurum Exchange reaches $90 billion in trading volume and enters the top 10 global crypto exchanges. The terminal network expands to 100,000 plus locations across 50 plus countries. The annual Aurum Global Summit gathers 5,000 leaders. By 2033 to 2035, Aurum Neobank enters the top 5 global neobanks with a valuation of $10 billion plus. Aurum Exchange remains in the top 10, while Aurum Dex surpasses $20 billion in trading volume. AI manages over $5 billion in assets, and RWA exceeds $20 billion. We are present in 75 countries with 1,000 global partners and over 100,000 terminals. The Aurum Global Summit brings together 10,000 industry leaders. Aurum becomes the symbol of a new financial era, a system that made finance accessible to everyone, a story that has already transformed the industry, and a future that already belongs to us.
So guys, you can see for yourself exactly that this company knows what they are doing and they already have it mapped out in full. One thing that made me very interested in this company is the fact that they're actually an investment company, because when they started in January 2023, when the board started working, they were open to only accredited investors and venture capitalists. That means that you needed at least $100,000 to get started with Aurum Foundation. But not until September 2024 when the network side was open, and with as low as $20 and $100, you can be part of what this company has to offer. And that's why we are here, guys. But this company has opened our eyes that, of course, with a very powerful partnership program, we'll see great, great, great needs being met. This is called extra bonus. It's what you stand to earn if you choose to grow a team, bring in your loved ones, show the opportunity to your dependents, show them to those who need it, and see them grow. Over $6.8 million that are open for you to earn as you keep on climbing the ladder one by one. That's the highest earner in Aurum Foundation, Tom Schmidt. He's now a Pantheon. Pantheon means that he has earned over $2 million. $2 million already. $2 million. And this is awesome for a guy who just started the business just a year ago. One of the reasons why I said this company is totally different from what we have ever invested in was the fact that in Aurum, you can earn in different cryptocurrencies. In different cryptocurrencies, guys, different. You can see it on there, not just USDT, not just USDC, but even Bitcoin. We earn in Bitcoin, we earn in BNB, we earn in over 6 different cryptocurrencies. Guys, I need not tell you how wonderful this opportunity is and why we are taking advantage, because we are earning in all these different cryptos. And because of that, we'll see our monies increasing fairly on a daily basis. Get on board and see your life change. Get back to whoever introduced you to this business. Tell them you want to get started. Let them show you how you can activate your account and see a lot of difference in the next few months. In the next few months, guys, you will be amazed what this company can do for you. So, This Sunday, that's tomorrow, we will be live in Abuja, giving you a live presentation, financial education with Aurum Foundation. It's going to take place at number 5 Dalaba Street, Wuse Zone 5 in Abuja, opposite the PDP Secretariat, behind Sky Memorial. 2 p.m. sharp, myself and Mr. AY will be there to deliver the goods for everyone. Catch us on there and let us help you get started with this business. So, guys, that brings us to the end of the presentation on here. Anyone have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm going to look through the chat box to see if there are any questions. You can raise up your hand if you have one so that we can help you tackle it as it goes. When can people in Canada have access to the app? From next month. From next month, that will be sorted. Yes, so any more questions? I can see there are not much questions on here. Tomorrow we won't be having a meeting because we'll be doing it live. We won't be having a meeting tomorrow because we'll be doing it live in Abuja. So let us take advantage of tomorrow, reach out to all our friends and loved ones, everyone we know in Abuja to come up for the live event. And I'll tell you, it will be worth your while. So does anybody have anything to say? Any question, recommendation? My brother, Mr. Osage, what do you think about Aurum Foundation? I hope you see how different it is from any of those businesses we have done before. Mr. Tinubu, you are here again, Tinubu. Okay. Please feel free to ask your question. I've given you the mic to unmute yourself. Mr. Tinubu, I've been at Alaji. Tinubu, please unmute yourself. Click on the mute button that is on your phone. You can unmute yourself. Mr. Osage, how you doing, sir?
Very well, sir. How are you?
Blessed. Good to see you on the call.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions in regards to what you've just heard?
Not at all right now. If I do, I'll send you a message.
Okay, thank you very much for coming on the call.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right, so in the midst of no more questions, we will call it a day. Tomorrow we're live in Abuja. On Monday, we're starting our members training, where we're going to show people much more on this opportunity, how they can take advantage, because the thing is not just coming in to joining Aurum. You join Aurum with one product, the XAI bot. But when you come in and see the opportunity in other products, you tend to want to diversify. So we teach you how to diversify your investments in Aurum, so much that you have 5 or 6 different products you are using. You are very well earning well and having your money work for you. So, Job Adedoyin, I'm going to take this question. It's going to be the last one. Mr. Job, please unmute yourself.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, the trading, I wanted to just find out whether the bot trades in stocks or in crypto or FX.
The bot trades.
It
trades in crypto. It trades in different markets, but it doesn't trade in stocks.
Okay. Just want to get that. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Right, in the midst of no more question, I want to thank you all for coming on the call. Gonna feel free to unmute yourself, say a goodbye, God bless you. As we're gonna cut the call now. So goodbye, God bless you. Have a wonderful Saturday. Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah, goodbye. God bless you.
Goodbye, sir. Goodbye, God bless you. Lisa Bright, God bless you.
Good evening.
I know so you don't connect your Nero AI, you know the feel. One time. Now 5,000 you put Abi.
Oh my goodness.
Don't put 5K. I'm fine, Dr. Onoge.
For tomorrow's
Yeah, what was the address for tomorrow's
meeting in Abuja.
meeting again?
Okay, I'm gonna share it. Number 5. Let me get it again. But it's Wuse Zone 5, just opposite the PDP Secretariat.
My
Yeah,
network.
I know the place
Fine.
very well.
Yes.
Is it in that ShopRite complex?
Yes, in that complex.
Oh, good, fantastic.
Okay,
Great.
thank you very much,
My
everyone.
network
Bye for
actually
now.
went bad.